Now, your 13 First Alert weather forecast.
Well, earlier this morning, it didn't look too bad out. We had some filtered sunshine and dry conditions, but those clouds lowered and thickened up this afternoon. We have seen a band of precipitation working from south to north slowly into the Chippewa Valley, and we have had some light rain here now in Eau Claire, but we're kind of right on the northern fringes of this and probably start to see that pull away now through this evening. If you live farther south, the chances will be greater throughout part of tonight. Temperatures have cooled down into the lower 40s, and that's where we'll kind of hang out here for the first part of tonight. You see rain chances here. Yes, they are in the forecast, but again, the farther north you live on the northern edge of this, this is really going to be more of a nuisance than really having to use your wiper blades rapidly if you're going to be out doing maybe some errands or something for tonight. Farther south, the precipitation is going to be a bit more persistent and a little bit heavier. Now, we've got green. That indicates where the precipitation is primarily rain. Where you see blues, that denotes where there is some wet snow that is either occurring or mixing in, and you see more of that between Eau Claire and La Crosse and some of the hillier terrain, meaning the elevation type snow is what's occurring here, and that'll be the case as we go through tomorrow and tomorrow night as well in particular. But right now, again, more just wet conditions rather than snow that is sticking. And you can see this does continue off towards the west into southeastern Minnesota. Here's a live look at our DOT cam down in Jackson County. Now, if you look carefully, you can see it is snowing. But roads are just wet and the snow is not even sticking to the non-paved surfaces at this point, even though temperatures are down close to freezing. A live look at our Nicolay Bank Hastings Way sky cam, same story, wet roads, kind of gloomy out there. Winds at about 7 miles per hour. We're sitting at 42 degrees. So where that heavier precipitation band is in central Wisconsin, it is a little bit colder, generally in the 30s, and we see a similar condition there in parts of South Dakota. We are looking at 40s to the north where it is dry. There's the 30s down towards the south. So kind of a cold rain, a little bit of wet snow mixed in. As we go through tonight, well, most places will be getting down near that freezing mark. We'll have a little bit more of scattered precipitation, but this band is forecast to weaken here throughout this evening. So don't expect much for tonight. And then for tomorrow, what we're changing now is a better chance for precipitation through more of our area as a low pressure system that comes up out of Missouri tracks towards the Great Lakes. That hasn't changed, but what has changed is now an upper low is going to pivot out of Canada, and this is going to work right over Wisconsin, capturing that low and then dragging it back more to the west. So that is going to give us higher chances now for precipitation. Not much of an impact locally other than mainly wet conditions, but what you're going to see here on Skycast tomorrow is how everything kind of transitions over to some snow. Now, if you're heading over towards Wausau and then especially to Green Bay and to the south, this will have more impacts where there could be some snow accumulations, especially into Tuesday night, into Wednesday morning for us. That will be pulling away by then. So how does this all shake out? Well, it's going to be on the cool side here, heading out to vote tomorrow. Temperature is right around 40, a little bit of rain and wet snow around, and we'll have a chance for some minor snow accumulations tomorrow night. And then early on Wednesday, that moves out. After that, well, it looks and will feel more like April as we'll get back in the 50s and a shot at 60 to start the weekend.
And we'll look forward to that.
Yes,
All right.
put the snow behind us.
We hope. All right, thanks, Darren. The latest